this round so we cover the eyelid and just a little bit up to the eyebrow as well. We can just kind of buff the rest out, just like this. Perfect. So it's up to you if you wanted to set the eyelids. What we can do is put a little bit of translucent powder onto the eyeshadow, onto the concealer, which will help the powders blend. Or sometimes if you're looking for a higher pigmented look, we can leave the concealer or the eyeshadow primer more tacky so that the pigment sticks more to the eyeshadow. Okay. Yeah, of course we can leave it today, definitely. So, the eyeshadows that I thought we'd use today is also from Tom Ford, and this is something a little bit more seasonal, and it's one of the Tom Ford Soleil compacts, because last time we didn't really look at highlight or blusher at all, so what I thought we'd do today is take one of these and this. Is the Tom Ford Soleil compact, and what we can do is use this selection of colours. We have a blush colour just on here for you. We have 4 eyeshadow colours, and then we have this highlighting colour to try as well. So with the quads, we can use all 4 colours today for you to create a look, but what I think we'll do, just to show you how to use all the colours, is create a more soft, if you want to call it daytime look, by just using maybe these 2 colours. And then what we can do is create more of a daytime look by using maybe 2 or 3 of the colours, and then how you can transition it into an evening look as well. How does that sound? Perfect. So what I'm going to do first is get a eyeshadow brush, and what I'm going to do is first use this shade here. So I'm going to add some pigment onto the brush, and what I'm going to do is just some of the pigment, and then what I'm going to do is dust and brush, this shade all over the eyelid, and because it's a very soft, light colour, this will give a very neutral base. There we go. So we just dust it down, and with this colour I'm going right into the socket of the eyelid, and we can always bring it up a little bit higher as well. A little bit more, and now onto the other side, and again just giving right into the eye socket, making sure we cover the eyelid, bringing a little bit more up to the eyebrow. Perfect. So I've just got another eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade just here. This shade is a little bit deeper, so with this colour I'm going to concentrate a little bit more to the outer side of the eyelid. Just brush, 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 brush. And because this compact is designed more for winter sun, the colours are quite subtle and quite delicate. just slightly bring it out, just elongate the eye, just bring that shade just slightly further out. And what we can also get is a clean brush and just start to dust and buff all those colours into the skin to make sure it's blended seamlessly. We're just blending, 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 blending the shadow, blending, blending, blending right into the eyes. Look at it. There we go. And now we can probably add a little bit more, but I'm actually going to use a little pencil brush like this one, and I'm going to tap in to the highlighting shade, and with this I'm going to add it right to the inner corner of the eyelid, just to give a pop of highlight and brighten the eye area. There we go. Now into the other side. It's such a beautiful colour. How does that look to you? It's so pretty, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, as we're on to that, so we've done now the more daytime look for the eyes. But now what we can also do is start to use the other two colours. So we have the cheek blush and we have the highlight. So I'm going to use this cheek brush here and just tap into the blush, and I'm going to very lightly dust the colour onto the cheek. And what we love to do is bring that colour a little bit higher, so layer it more onto the cheekbone to give a much more chiseled cheek look. And again, because we're going in more delicately, this is a much softer blush colour. And we're just going to blend, 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 blend that colour into the brushes from earlier, and I'm going to dip into this shade here. And with this shade, I'm going to bring some of this darker corner that we've done and bring that across the whole of the lid. So we're going to get a stronger, darker lid colour across. Whereas before we used the much paler tone across the lid, giving you a more glittery eye and much softer for the daytime. And again, tap, 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 tap into this shade. And I'm going to use the same technique on this eye, just bringing that darker shade from the corner and just making a smooth transition across the lid. This pencil brush for the inner corner, but I'm going to go in with this shade here, and then tap into a bit of the highlight shade, and I'm going to pack this on into the inner corner, but I'm going to slightly drag it out so that it forms a very smooth transition to the other two shades that we've just put onto the lid. As we brush, 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 brush. Brush back the colour to the corner and brush, 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 brush. There we go. It looks really great. And now, just to give it a bit more emphasis, I'm going to go in with a larger highlight tone on its own and just really circle that right into the inner corner and add a bit of the drama that we just diffused slightly, but just to bring the highlight back to the eyelid. And also what we can do to really smoke out the eyelid is use this pencil brush, but I'm going to go in with this shade just here, and with this I'm going to run it along the lower lash line, or just under the eyelid, sorry, and it will really give us smoky as we join it up into the wing and just to really drag out the colour. So I'm just going to pop that on now and just really smoke out the lower lash. There we go, so drag the colour back out. And now the other side, so just really smoke out the lower lash line. Just flick the colour through into the corner and give a more elongated, smoky eye. Perfect. And now finally, we're going to use this shimmer shade on top. So I'm just going to rub the pan, and with the shimmer I'm going to just place it onto the lid and just tap it and rub it in a little bit. So, and now the other side. This shade is just beautifully soft and it blends, blends, blends so easily, and it gives you such drama and dimension to the lid. Now we have this shining shimmer on top. As you move, you'll be able to see that stunning light reflect. It looks absolutely stunning.